guys, Chox here. Welcome back to my channel, to the cupcake playlist. We're turning 20 cupcakes into the letter R. Let's go figure this out. Cupcakes. Okay, let's have a look at the letter R. The letter R takes 20 cupcakes to make. So I am going to start with the row of 7 and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we're going to start with the 7 up the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to go around that loop there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 around that loop. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 going down and 2 up in that loop to make a thick area for inscription. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think I'm just going to trade this guy here. And then go and let my cat out. So there we go. The letter R. If you have any other, you can add one at the bottom if you want. So there we have it, the letter R. I've got this on 20 cupcakes. You can always add some more in if you need some more. And this will be the space that you use for the inscription, the happy birthday, or the name, or the age. Alright, thanks for hanging with me, and I will see you in the cupcake playlist. Alright, let's get ready to learn how to make the letter S. Now this one is a tricky one. The letter S has 23 cupcakes in it. You see that okay? And there really isn't an easy way to explain it. So we're just going to do the S in the shape as we go down, as we go along, and kind of push it together and make it go that way. But I am going to start at the bottom with these 2, 2, 2, 2, or else we can start making the letter S with 4 across and then 3 at the bottom and put 2 at the end, and then we will work up and around that way. Alright, let's have a go at it. The good things about cupcakes is they are squishy. You can move them around. It is not set in stone about how they are supposed to be. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And then we've got the 2 at the ends there. So there's the end of our S. Now off of this one here, we need to put 1 here and then 1 there. And 2 more because we're getting ready to go up and around. And that kind of sits on there. The part that makes it tricky is you need enough room to make an inscription or to leave a decoration on there. So here we are, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 up that way. So we'll switch over to vanilla cupcakes because I ran out of chocolate ones. Okay, so there's 4. Oh. And then another 3 around the top. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Now that kind of looks a little wonky, so we're going to fill it in with 3 more cupcakes right here. So at this point we can kind of squish the cupcakes in. Even once they're tacked down, you do have a little bit of room to kind of squish them in and make them into the shape that you want. So there we go. That is the letter S. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the cupcake playlist in the rest of the alphabet. Here we go. We are going to learn how to make the letter T out of cupcakes. This one is an easy one. There's 20 cupcakes in it. There we go. So we're going to start off with those 2 rows of 5 right at the top. and then it's going to be followed by 2 rows of 6. Very straight line across, very straight line down. So you can choose to put the inscription anywhere on this cake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we need 6 down the middle. And that is going to go right in the elbow crooks there. So we don't want huge gaps when we're flat icing. 5 and 6. So there we go. Big ol' letter T. Alright you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the alphabet playlist. Well, the cupcake playlist, really. It's all about the alphabet. Okay, thanks for sticking with me for all these videos. The next letter on the cake board is going to be the letter U, and this takes 24 cupcakes to complete. So let's have a look at it. Here we go. So I'm going to start at the bottom with this row of 3 and the row of 4, and then up each side is going to be a block of 8. So this is an easy one to do. Let's have a look at how to set it up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I need my first block of 8 up the side. Oops. So I'm going to start that here in the elbow to kind of nestle it in. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A good thing to keep in mind when you're doing cupcakes is try to keep them evenly filled. As I have not, you can see that there is dents and stuff in here, and that is going to take extra icing to fill up the little holes and places where your cupcakes are uneven. So let's do this next block of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there we have it. The letter U. It looks a little weird. Let me fix this. It's gotta be even. Alright, so now there we have it. The letter U. You gotta remember to do the equal things. I didn't have this one in the nook there. So now it is. It looks a little more spacious, and it looks like a nice letter U. You would put your inscription right down there. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you in the alphabet playlist. Cupcake alphabet playlist. Cupcakes. Cupcakes. We are on to the 22nd letter of the alphabet, letter V. So there we go, letter V. What this consists of is a row of 5, offset down, and then a block of 4, and then the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to start off with the first row of 5, then the second row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the second row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the letter V is kind of interesting to make in cupcakes because it's hard to make a point out of a rounded thing. Do you know what I mean? So we're going to add this little block of 4 here, like a triangle with 1 on top and 2 on the sides. Then we're going to do our other row of 5 up the middle. 1, 2, 3. And as we're placing it, we want to just remember to try to keep it even with its mate across the way. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there we go. This is the letter V, made with 24 cupcakes. Woohoo! We're going to flat ice it, and then, you know, the inscription can go there, or along the edges if you can squeeze it in. Thanks so much for hanging out here with me in the cupcake playlist, and I will see you in the alphabet. Alright, here we are. We're going into the letter W, and it's kind of a weird one. It has 22 cupcakes in it. So where we're going to start off with is we're going to start our base with this row of 4 right here, and then we're going to do a row of 5, put a triangle on top of that, and then do a row of 5 up each side here to make the outside edges. Alright, let's have a look and see how to put this together. Okay, so let's start off with our row of 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Followed by our row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you'll notice I've been working my cupcakes. They're starting to dry out and the liners are coming off. If that happens, just kind of tuck them into the middle where other cupcakes are going to push the liners up into themselves, sort of thing. Then we're going to put 3 on top here like a triangle. 1, 2, 3. And then now up each side, we're going to put 5 cupcakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there we have the letter W made out of 22 cupcakes. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I'll see you later on in the alphabet. Okay, here we are. We're going to have a look at the letter X. It's kind of rare for a name, but we don't want to leave any of the letters out. This letter is made with 16 cupcakes. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the 4 in the middle here on an offset sort of triangle. And then we're just going to add 4 out in each direction from this. So let's have a look. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to kind of be the middle. And we're going to add 3 out in each direction. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. So this is a very simple one. X marks the spot. Easy enough to play with. If you wanted to add a couple more cupcakes, you could try to squish them into like the bottom areas here. But other than that, I would just recommend putting cupcakes on the side. You've got this little tiny middle piece here to leave your inscription. So I don't know, it'll work, it'll be decent. Thanks for hanging with me, and I'll see you in the alphabet. Alright, so let's have a look at the 25th letter in the alphabet. Why, you ask? Because it's the 25th letter. Okay, that was cheesy. Okay, the letter Y takes 22 cupcakes to make. And we're going to start off with a block of 8 down here. And then work up to make the Y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now that that's done, we're going to do 4 in the middle and 3 on the outside to give it a nice wide Y, I guess. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, there we go. That was relatively quick and easy to do. So this part here is wide enough where you can stick the inscription, or anywhere along there if you like. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the alphabet playlist. Okay, here we are. Let's have a look at the 26th letter of the alphabet. It is the final letter of the alphabet. It is the most debated letter of the alphabet. Let's have a look at the letter Z. Oh, because I'm Canadian. You can say it's Z, you can say it's Z. I'm not offended either way. So here we go with the letter Z. This one takes 22 cupcakes to make. So we're going to start off with a row of 5 and a row of 4. And then at the top also there's a row of 5 and a row of 4. And then a line diagonally going down the middle. So let's start at the bottom and work our way up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a line of 4 on top of it, just in the little crevices here in the nooks, so that it takes less icing to do the flat icing part of this. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4 cupcakes going up the line from that point. 2, 3, 4, which should take us to the top line of the Z, which is 4 cupcakes and then 5 cupcakes. 1, 2, oh, I lost my picture. 3, 4, and you can always adjust this a little bit. And then a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Let's squish these cupcakes, move them around to make it look absolutely perfect. There we go. And that is different from the number 2, but if you're in a pinch, I guess you could use it as a number 2. So there we go. That is the 26th letter of the alphabet made out of 22 cupcakes. If you would like to learn how to tack them down so they don't wiggle, or learn how to flat ice the cupcakes, please click on the iCards that pop up here, and it'll lead you to those videos. I will also leave a link in the description down below for that for you. Other than that, click one of these boxes that are hanging around here, and it'll take you back to the alphabet playlist for cupcakes and other fun stuff that YouTube directs you to. Alright, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the alphabet.